Hello everyone, my name is Chaz Ross, and my wife Katie and I are the owners and bookbinders behind Copperhead Press. We're happy to give you a closer look at our newest release, which is estimated to be shipped in spring of 2025. Our newest title being A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man by James Joyce. Now, the Copperhead Press edition will be available in 4 different states. First, we have the paste paper wrapper. Second, full cloth-bound edition, along with the slipcase covered in book cloth. The numbered edition, limited to 50 copies, half-bound in suede, and also with a slipcase covered in book cloth. And finally, a lettered edition of 26 copies, which comes in a full-sized clamshell, covered in Japanese mohair book cloth. So we'd like to give you a closer look at each of these states. So let's first take a closer look at the paste paper edition. Now first off, each paste paper cover is going to be unique from the next. Each one is made by hand, brushed on with acrylic paint and wheat paste, and then the design is made on top of that. It dries well, looks beautiful on the shelf with that texture on the spine. You'll see that the spine label is also printed on white felt paper. On the front, we have the title, the author, and the date of publication. There's the spine, and on the back, the Copperhead Press logo. Now inside, these have black paper end pages. You'll notice already that each of these editions, just like all of the editions, whichever state, are sewn by hand. And this outside flap of the paste paper cover has a bead of PVA glue, which is a very strong glue that attaches the end pages and holds this dust jacket or paste paper wrapper in place. So it'll protect your text block on the top and bottom from dragging. If you were to open this up, you'll see inside all of the hand sewing as was done on the tapes. So a nice strong binding for a paste paper wrapper. Okay, next we have the full cloth bound edition. First, the dust jacket. See a nice foil element that goes along well with Irish culture and the story of rebirth. Here we have the spine. This is a nice heavy book cloth that's been used, white felt paper, spine label. And just a very nice, soft, heavy-duty cloth-bound covering. See the headbands there. Inside we have a gray Locta, which is a handmade paper for the end pages. Also sewn by hand. This has brown thread used for the sewing. The title page there. And the opening of the book. Now on the back of this, as well as all the editions, you'll find a limitations page to give you the number of copies made, and also where you will find Kate and I's signature along with the copy number if you have a numbered or a lettered edition. All right, now moving on to the numbered edition, there will only be 50 copies of this made available. We have a nice image printed on white felt paper of James Joyce here. On the spine, I really love this suede. It has a really nice texture, and the color really pops on the shelf. And on the reverse, we have the same foil decal as you saw on the cloth bound. As we pull this out, see the Chiyogami lace paper. Now each of these colors on this paper was another printing laid on by hand. So this is layers of different colors of ink, one on top of the other, which makes it a really unique type of paper to have, and that, along with the suede, really nice contrast of the two colors. Notice the headbands of the numbered edition are made of paste paper. Same design as the paste paper wrappers. And inside this, we also have natural color Lokta handmade paper. And this edition's unique for the electric blue bookbinding thread that we used. So some different features on this. And then finally we have our lettered edition. Just for size comparison, already a little bigger on the shelf than your numbered or cloth bound slipcase is going to be. You have a similar image that's been sized up a bit of the author that is set into the clamshell, along with that same Chiyogami paper underneath. On the spine, same Chiyogami paper, white felt paper spine label, our logo in foil at the bottom. And you can really see the Japanese mohair book cloth. It has some blue tones underneath the brown when you see it in person. It's really interesting book cloth to work with. Now as this opens, we see the trays are lined with the same suede material as the numbered edition is half bound in. We also used the same blue cloth from the numbered slipcase to give a nice contrast of the clamshell. At the center here, again, the Chiyogami paper. And you'll notice all around this side, it protects the book on three sides, but the clamshell is designed so that as it lifts, it actually is cut just right and fits just right into completing the box. So your book is completely protected and held in as you close the book. Now the book itself is made out of white kidskin leather. We have the Triskelion folio there, or decal there on the front. Nice gold foil. And we chose just to leave this almost completely natural. This is a beautiful leather. It has a bit of a bounce to it. It's very, very soft. And just feels incredible to hold in your hands. Now the headbands of this edition are made from the same suede material as the trays are lined with. And you'll notice the end pages of this edition are the same paste paper pattern that we've seen throughout a few of the other different editions. So you get a nice combination of all the different features in this one state, in the lettered state. Again, as we mentioned, that center piece of board finishes the box and keeps it nice and protected. Now also available as part of this campaign are 3 additional add-ons. First, we have 2 different states of In Our Time by Ernest Hemingway. And we have just a very few copies remaining of the lettered edition of In Our Time, and a few copies of the numbered edition still left. Also available as an add-on is Lady Susan by Jane Austen. Now, this edition is limited to 50 copies and is half bound in leather. And you'll see more details and pictures of these at the bottom of the story page of the campaign. So thank you for taking a closer look at our campaign, and if you choose to do so, thank you for being a patron of Copperhead Press.